Today, it's which of the spark amps is the best for you. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen, and it's good to have you along. Today, it's another one where I try to help you by saving you some money and or hassle, and that's by comparing the different versions of the spark amp. The ones that I'm comparing are the practice ones, so not the big live thing. I haven't even tried that one. But there is the Spark 1, there is the Spark Mini, Spark Go and Spark 2. They all have their pros and cons, I suppose. They're all fairly affordable. You'll hear some sounds today. Start off with the Spark 1, which is at the moment something that you can... Well, I think you can get it new still, but no point in buying it new because there's the Spark 2, which is just as expensive or cheap. But you can get it second-hand, of course. Now, to make things easy for you, this is probably not one I would get unless I find something secondhand where it's really cheap. So that leaves us with three. The first of these is the Spark Mini, which is way more portable. You can run it on batteries and it sounds amazing. I think all of these sound very good. The Spark Mini is available for 239 euros, roughly the same in dollars. You can of course probably find it secondhand as well. It's a brilliant little lamp. Sounds great. Now, a direct competitor to the Spark Mini is the Spark Go, which is probably around half the size, maybe even less. At least in terms of weight, it is actually less than half. And before I say anything about this, this is how it sounds. Thing. Spark Go is available for 139 euros, but actually I don't think they compete directly. They do slightly different things. And before I get to that, there is still the Spark 2, which is the newest one, which I just recently reviewed. It's available for 299 euros, but there's some kind of early bird discount going on, so I think it's like 259. Overdrive to that. You can turn off the overdrive. Okay, so which one of these is the one that, first of all, I would get, and which one would be the best for you? Well, let's start what's best for you, because there might be different things that you are looking for. Which one is best for me is, I have a clear winner here, but the Spark 2 might be something to look at if you want a looper. This is a big upgrade from the Spark 1 and Spark Mini and Go. Personally, I don't care about a looper, so it's not this one for me. The Spark Go is the ultimate portable amp. Sounds good, but it was so small that it was actually a bit annoying in my opinion, at least for the thing that I want. And that leaves me with the Spark Mini, which for me is the one to get. It's small enough that it's really portable. I mean, if you want ultra portable, then it's the Spark Go. But this one sounds better than the Spark Go. Maybe not quite as good as the Spark 2, but I mean, for practice, absolutely brilliant. The battery lasts, I think it's 8 hours. The only downside I really can think of is if you forget to charge the battery, then your practice time might just be cut short. Although I assume you could just plug it in and continue using it while charging it. For me, I wouldn't get the Spark 2. Why is that? Well, because I don't need the looper. The Spark 2 has the added benefits of them being able to update it with more amps and such because it has more memory. At least that's what they said. There will be AI features, I assume, or that's what they said as well, but I kind of gathered that it would be only for the Spark 2. I'm not sure. There might be an updated Mini at some point. But the drawback of the Spark, actually both 1 and 2, the bigger ones, is that they're not really big enough. And they're not really small enough. If they're going to sit on your desk or in your bookshelf, I would still go for the Mini. Because it sounds brilliant. Maybe not quite as good as the Spark 2, but you save a bit of money. You can grab it if you go somewhere, bring it along. The Spark 2 really, even if it has the strap and it has the optional battery which you can buy, it's just too big, in my opinion, to be truly portable. I mean, it's bigger than the Micro Cube. It's like double the size of it. And the Spark Mini is like a third of the size of it, or something. It might even be a quarter of the size of it. And the thing is, it's not big enough to actually bring to band practice or something. It isn't loud enough for that, even though it's 50 watts. The small speakers, they just don't do... yeah, it doesn't move air the way it should if you wanted to play with it in a band rehearsal setting. So, for me, it would be the Mini. Hands down, actually. But, like I said, if you need a looper, that might swing it to the Spark 2. If you need ultra portability, the Spark Go is something to look at. If you're looking for a practice amp, there are other options out there as well. There's a video here with the 10 best that I've ever tried, so you can check that out. I hope this video was of some use to you. And other than that, I hope you have a nice day. Take care. See you. Goodbye.